Let's talk about the Cloward-Piven strategy, because that came up and became prominent during the Obama years.
Yep.
It seemed like there was this massive move. Well, describe it. It's to overwhelm the system.
Sure,
Describe what the strategy is.
Well, Cloward and Piven, Richard Cloward and Francis Fox Piven were two sociology professors at Columbia University at the time. They're both radical socialists. I mean, radical in this sense
Far red. This
far,
is part of the
red.
red-green. They're
Yes,
the red.
very red. They were founding members of the Democratic Socialists of America, which is not democratic or socialist. It is the biggest, most prominent today communist organization in the country, and we can talk about that some later.
That's
but anyway,
the Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Yes,
That's
yes.
Bernie Sanders.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So in 1966, they came out with an article called The Weight of the Poor, a strategy to remove poverty, or a strategy to reduce poverty. And their idea was to pack the welfare rolls with so many people that government would literally collapse. And in the ashes, they could create a proposed socialist, redistributionist government.
It's a chaos strategy.
It's a chaos strategy. It's exactly right. Create chaos so that you can take advantage of it. And their goal at that point was to erect a national standard income for everybody, whether you worked or not. But it begs the question, if their goal was to pack the welfare rolls and overwhelm government, how is it that creating even more government through a standard income could make anything better, right? It would just make matters worse. So their answer was, it just proved really what they were all about, which is destruction. And since then, that strategy has been applied to immigration. Cloward and Piven were the authors of the Motor Voter Law, the National Voter Registration Act in 1993, signed by President Clinton, which has created chaos in our voting system.
No question.
It gave ACORN, which Cloward and Piven also created using their, one of their people that Richard Cloward had mentor, Wade Rathke, to start ACORN. They've used ACORN to attack the voting system through massive fraudulent registrations. And ACORN was very heavily involved in the subprime mortgage crisis, which I argue was also another Cloward-Piven strategy. And the latest is immigration, overwhelming our borders with just our entire country, frankly, with countless problems.
All of this led up to President Barack Obama. All of it led up to massive change in our society, the way that we view things. Even the words that we're allowed to use have been changed because of this Cloward-Piven strategy. And you're the guy that brought this to the attention of people like Glenn Beck, who's talked about it.
That's right. Yep.
That's amazing. And you're now talking about how the red side, which would be Cloward and Piven and all the Democratic Socialists, are coming together with the radical Sharia supremacist green side.
Yep.
So is this what constitutes the squad?
They are the poster children for the red-green axis. Two Muslims, Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar, and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Ayanna Pressley, the two Reds.
Yeah. And they work together, they have each other's back, they're pushing society as far as they can. How about Antifa?
Well, you know, Antifa is really the face of the left. They give themselves, you know, a few degrees of separation. But I mean, as you've seen, even Fredo Cuomo said that Antifa is doing great stuff. They are the street thugs working on behalf of the red-green axis. They are the terrorists who are imposing the red-green axis agenda, or at least threatening to, trying to, by force.